So here comes the men's doubles. Chance Kit and okay. And from France, Baptiste Carême back on court. Wonderful mixed doubles with Audrey Fontaine. Now back for men's doubles with Sylvain Grosjean.
The umpire, Adi Gabrielto from India. The service gatherer, Eric Firth from Denmark.
Okay, what the choice, white or
youngster,
blue?
20 years of age.
Blue?
Eddie Ruffianto from Indonesia. In charge of this men's doubles encounter. Now, French combination as a pair didn't play against Poland, but they did play against Ukraine. And they beat Konov and Zawadzki in 2 straight games. But Baptiste Carême played with Matu No Ying-ping in the other men's doubles, and they lost to the Polish combination of Skrzydlowski and Moren. So 38 in the world rankings, 13 tournaments towards that world ranking, and a nice positive win-loss record for the year, 10-4. Winners of the Dutch International event earlier this year, and national champions, the French pairing. So for the Hong Kong beat the Ukraine pair of Konov and Zawadzki.
Okay, players got ready.
And lost to the Polish pair. So both these men's doubles pairs having exactly the same results against the other men's doubles pairs. And as far as the Hong Kong pair are concerned, you just see some strapping going on to the knee of Baptiste Carême. Pouring that in the mixed doubles, that presumably, Morton, is just a little bit of tendonitis that he wants to protect the knees.
Yeah, it's precaution. A lot of players are doing that.
Yeah, the knees do take a battering in badminton. So, of course, if France were to win this men's doubles encounter, that would give them an unassailable 3-love lead in the overall tie against Hong Kong. And would mean that they would top the group.
Yeah.
But let's not jump ahead of ourselves.
No, but it would, in my book, be a little bit of a surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right.
As far as the overall match is concerned.
Yeah. I think France has done really well to win both of the two first
Hong Kong,
matches.
China, represented by Chan Chi-kit, Low-Ki. France to serve, Baptiste Carême, the Chan Chi-kit, Low play.
So the French combination of Carême and Grosjean moves to us. That's short. Ooh. Goodness me.
1 love.
It's close. Grosjean was in great doubt there.
Hong Kong pair of
Service
Chan
over,
Chi-kit and Lo
1
Yok-hei.
all.
from wide. Now Morton with Sylvain
Service
Grosjean,
over.
just 19
2-1.
years of age. Is he one of the players you've been watching in some of the junior tournaments?
Yes, but they have an even younger pair,
Really?
2 years younger than him, and that pair is probably one of the best in Europe already.
3-1.
So they have another young pair doing very well. And funny enough, that one of the names is Koscielny as well.
Service over. 2-3. Service over. 4.
Now,
Too much flat play. This rally is not good for the French. They might win it, I don't know, but that's not where the French are the best. They have to make sure to play exactly that, the soft shot. Get out of that dog fight of all the flat interchanges and all that. Get out of that. Block it, lift it, move the opponents around. Obviously, on the other side, the Hong Kong pair have to try to do opposite, get into it.
yeah. So is this a typical difference between the Asian style and the European style, where Europeans simply cannot play at the same speed as the Asian doubles players, and therefore they have to find a different way?
In 9 out of 10 cases, yes.
Yeah.
Service over. 3-7.
The thing is, at the moment, the pair from Hong Kong do not look to have penetration enough from the back. It's not power enough from the back. It means that even though they set good attacks up now and again, they're not able to. I saw a fine example here. They should have been able to get more out of that.
Serve is short.
4-9. Service ball. Service over.
Service hold.
Tab 4.
Called by Eric Kurt. And I think this is possibly one of the differences in women's doubles, because I don't think any of the women can hit it hard enough to really penetrate the defence with their, so it's all about placement. Whereas men can hit it hard enough to break down the defence.
They can simply just floor it.
Yes.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
and then that makes it. If you see a player like Carsten Mogensen from Denmark, he hits so well.
Yeah.
And obviously with some of the Chinese players also have enormous power.
Yeah.
Service over, 5-12. Whip. Play. Service over, 17-5. Service over, 6-17.
Yeah, there were some good angles there. Well played.
7-17.
And again.
And again.
8-17.
5号场地即将进行的是第3场女子单打比赛，有请裁判员训练员出场。
Let's bring the athletes and attacking officials up onto the post number 5.
5号场地第3场女子单打比赛，由来自斯里兰卡的阿奇尼·穆迪安斯拉对阵来自菲律宾的玛利亚·迪安卡·卡洛斯。
On court number 5, we have Actually from Sri Lanka.
Right in between the two Hong Kong players.
本场比赛裁判员郑三良来自中国，发球裁判员赵建宇来自马来西亚。
The umpire Chen Sang Liao from China. The service judge Kim Chang-pyo from Malaysia.
9-15.
Should he have persisted with the attacking play there? There was only one smash from the Hong Kong player and then put in the clear.
Yeah. It's too soft.
Yeah, giving it away too easily. Got to maintain the pressure, maintain the attack.
Go! 17-9.
Shot from Baptiste. Also ball called, struck above the waist.
Service over, 10-17. Service over, 18-10.
They are being very positive in their style of play, the French pair.
They are. And it's definitely giving them the advantage in this game so far.
What's right?
19-10.
Just 2 points away from.
What's right?
Service over. 20. Game point 12.
8 game points.
Good. Oh, that's really well. Good follow up there. Good follow in at the net and very, very
Game
nicely
won by
played.
France. 21-12.
Thought for a moment there it was going to go just wide.
Yeah, it looked good follow up. And some cuts.
Yeah. Well, it confirms the opening game. Just 12 minutes required for the 21-12 securing of game number 1. Women's play often talks about fire in the belly. You know what I mean by that? When with players that, you know, you're really fired up, you want to do well. And that, you know, I just feel that maybe the Hong Kong team disappointed with the result of the first 2 matches, the mixed doubles and the men's singles, and whether that's affected this men's doubles pair, because all the pressure's on them. They've got to win this to stay in the overall contest. So not only is it pressure, but I personally would like to see some more fire in the belly.
Yep, I agree with you. They have to go for the attack all out, get there, find the angles, really put the pressure on. Everything is having an enormous tendency to go sort of into the centre of the court or body on the opponent. Angles are not. Oh, that's good, but it's bad.
That's a weird perspective.
See, straight at the body, no problem. Straight at the body, straight at the body, straight at the body, straight at the body, straight at the body. It's just, I'm just trying to prove the point.
Yeah, yeah. Too predictable. Not enough variation. And both French players just able to get in their ready defensive positions and deal with it with ease. And that's the difference.
Yeah, you can say the rally prior to that one, the French tried to, again, a smash to the side. It was going out, but you saw the coach was applauding it and say, okay, it's okay. It was a nice try. It was going out, but again, the idea was good.
Service over. 3-2.
Good serve here from Chan.
Service over, 3-all.
Slightly too loose. Wu Xiang is able to attack it at the net. Rally, well played.
Who asked for the timeout there?
Hurry up.
Yeah, the Hong Kong lady.
Let's get ready.
Going on the theory that we were working on in the men's singles, I'm surprised at it. They've just had a really good rally.
Yes.
Really worked their opponents. I perhaps would have liked to see them saying, right, come on, let's get on with it. Put even more pressure on.
And the pressure.
2号场地即将进行的是第3场男子双打比赛，有请裁判员并主员。
And onto the court number 2.
2号场地第3场男子双打比赛，由来自新加坡的刘毅、杨兆将对阵来自美国的吴静怡、白国豪。
On court number 2, we have Liu Yi and Zhang Jiangcaro Yu from Singapore versus Tony Gunawan and Howard Bay from USA.
本场比赛裁判员陈阳来自中国，发球裁
That's
判
one of
员
the very, very few interceptions we've seen from the Hong Kong pair.
The umpire
And it's due to the fact that the pressure from the baseline is not strong enough, so it's so difficult for the front player to get into it.
Service over, 5-6.
Quick glimpse there of Laura Chouanet. She's going to be last on. What's your feeling, Morton, about players who are playing later on, sitting watching matches and getting emotionally involved and maybe a little nervous watching teammates?
Yes, it's stressful.
Yeah.
And it's,
Would you rather see players out of the arena then, or?
No, they have to be there. They're part of the team and they've got to learn. But yes, it's stressful.
Yeah.
And it's draining. But they've got to learn and they have to be part of it. On many occasions, we've asked Peter Gates, you know, to relax, take it easy, because he's getting so involved in what the others' games that you know he totally forgets his own. He's a very good team player.
Service over, 6-7.
Peter Gader, of course, had the most wonderful win last night in the First Division. Beat Denmark in the overall match.
Service over, 8-6.
It was a long affair last night.
20 past midnight finished.
Service over, 7-8. over.
Lucky the net cord.
9-7.
Yeah.
Service fault called.
8-9.
String's broken in the racket.
10-8.
Very lucky.
Total misunderstanding. But a good, it's a very good example of obviously that the centre of the courts is a vital place to use for your opponent. You know, you really got to cover that one.
Very good
Service
return.
over. 11-9. Interval.
So it's in the game interval with the advantage. They were a long way down in the opening game, the Hong Kong pair. In the game interval, 7 points adrift. Hong Kong coach I'm sure is much happier with them in this second game.
Got 1 seconds. Got 1 second.
Immediately noticed the difference with that replay we've just seen there, Morton. As he was actually hitting his smash, his body weight was going backwards. When you see the really big hitters, by the time they're actually striking the shuttle, the body weight is going forward, and that's maybe why he's struggling with his smash.
Getting power into it.
Service over. 12-10.
Slide.
Service over. 11-12.
Flick serve is long, that's dangerous from that far side.
Playing with the drift.
11.
Have to watch out.
Service fault forward
Service
again.
over. 12-13.
I have to say, I agree with the service judge.
Oh yes, but who are we to say? I think, you know, the rules has changed.
Play.
Players are allowed to go a lot higher on their low services today than 20 years ago, and it's a completely different serve.
Yeah.
So we will always be saying, oh, this is too high.
Yeah, but I think the problem as far as the players are concerned, there seems to be a discrepancy with the officials. You know, I think obviously these Hong Kong players have got into a groove and a rhythm. They play their competitions throughout certain regions in the world, and obviously they're not faulted, otherwise they would have changed their serve.
Yes.
And here they come to this major event, and all of a sudden we've got officials who have come from all over the globe, and they all volunteer their services, and but there's maybe a lack of consistency in the interpretation.
Oh yes. This is a lot to do with what the main tournament referees are emphasizing on, and if the emphasis should be on the serve and fault serves and so on, they are can't all the time say, you know, you have to look out for this, you have to do this, and expect geography in the big tournaments. There's a lot more emphasis on it, and you get away with less.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't be getting away with things in sport.
No.
I mean, the whole point of sport is that there's a set of rules that we all have to abide by and follow, and that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, but this is down to interpretation, and
yes.
You know, I used to say, and not everybody agrees with me. I say, you know, as long as there's an umpire, there's a service judge, and there are lines people, the player can actually do anything. They can push the limit as much as they want, because it's for these three people to make the decision whether you run over the limit. You have to push the limits at any given time as a player. I know not a lot of people agree with me, but you know, it's about winning. You're standing in there, and then you go as close to the laws and rules as what you can do, and there are people qualified there to say whether this is the right thing or not. They can force you.
Yeah.
16-15.
And after all, we applaud the badminton player who goes as near as possible to the line, and that's not arbitrary, that's either in or out, and if you take it to the edge of what is allowed and hit near the edge of the line,
yes,
then we applaud it.
Yes.
And that is very close to the back line.
16-all.
Reading of the game. I have to say I've been very impressed with the 20-year-old. He's got a good feel for the game, hasn't he? A good understanding,
Yes.
moves to the right place at the right
He
time.
does, and he really is quick closing the net down. He likes to move forwards, and it's a nice asset. It's getting close now. Important for both parties. Well played by the Hong Kong pair. I think the French pair is making
Just wide.
all, 18 all, 19 all, and again it's the receiver winning all of the rallies.
So now it is indeed game points for Hong Kong.
有请裁判员、运动员入场。
Let's welcome the athletes and the technical officials up onto the court number 3.
上个场地第1场女子双打比赛，由来自澳大利亚的文努加自然罗宾奈斯对
just shows how difficult it is to serve and gain the initiative after the serve.
On court number 3, we have Rebecca Guerin and Lina Yu from Australia.
Continue.
Monica Matagova and Fiona Cisneroga from Sudan.
Between the two
本
teams.
场比赛裁判员关心来自中国，发球裁判员克莱斯冯萨博来自泰国。
The umpire Guan Xing from China. The from Thailand.
So having just saved a game point,
20.
well, the French combination had a match point.
By the Frenchman trying to intercept on the third shot there. But it was way out of reach for him.
Good placement of the attacking shot across the body.
22-21.
So match point number 2.
4号场地即将进行的是第4场女子双打比赛，有请裁判员、运动员入场。
Let's welcome the athletes and the
It's,
officials.
And they convert on their second opportunity. They weathered the storm because they had to save a game point. But in the end, the French pair secured the match
First one by
and
Brown.
indeed the overall tie.
12, 23-21.
Umpire confirming that it's a 2-game victory for Karen
4号场地即
Grosjean.
将进行的是第4场女子双打比赛，有请裁判员、运动员入场。
Let's welcome the athletes and the attending officials up onto the court number 4.
4号场地第4场女子双打比赛，由来自冰岛的朗
But
格
as far as
曼
France is concerned, they
今
will
年
be
奥劳约
absolutely
翰斯
delighted
对
because
阵来自以色列的
that
艾
means
琳娜普加
they are top of the group. Net winners, well, surprised at that, but overhead winners. Yeah, emphasising the point that you were making, Morten, about the placement of the smash.
I think that was crucial.